Shalom, shalom. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Today is third day of the week. I know some of you keep the Rosh Hashanah, whatever you call it. It's the season of the harvest, but it's not New Year. It's just the beginning of the season of harvest. 7 month, the first day of the same. I actually do different one, but doesn't matter. Those things are spiritual. Those things are not to show up, not to go outside, say, look, I'm doing it. Okay, it's for our keeping in our hearts, right? Not to go and show outside, look at me. All right, anyway, I won't teach you this. It's good for children. If they don't know, you can actually show the children, but that's what I mean. Some people, they on milk, and we have to move on from milk to the meat, because Yahuwah said there will be one day. Actually, Yahusha said that, but he is the arm of Yahuwah, so he said, there will be day when people will worship, his children will worship my Father in Ruach, and the time is now, already. And when he spoke about it, it was much long time ago. Anyway, and still people didn't learn that. So today we're reading chapter John 12, Yuhanan 12. All right, I try to. It's pretty long one actually. This chapter is long. Accordingly, Yahusha, 6 days before the Pesach, came to Beit Anaya, where Eleazar was, who had died, whom he raised from dead. So they made him a supper there, and Martha served, while Eleazar was one of those who sat at the table with him. And Miriam took a pound of costly perfume of nard, anointed the feet of Yahusha, and wiped his feet with her hair. And the house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. Then one of his taught ones, Yehuda from Queriot, son of Shimon, who was about to deliver him up, said, why was the perfume not sold for 300 denarii and given to the poor? Oh my God. Okay, yeah. And he said this, not because he was concerned about the poor, but because he was a thief and had a bag. And he used to take what was put in it. Yahusha then said, let her alone. She has kept this for the day of my burial. For the poor you have with you always, but me you do not have always. Then a great crowd of the Yahudim learned that he was there, and they came not on account of Yahusha only, but also to see Eleazar, whom he had raised from dead. And the chief priest resolved to kill Eleazar as well, because on account of him many of the Yahudim went away and believed in Yahusha. On the next day, a great crowd who had come to the festival, when they heard that Yahusha was coming to Jerusalem, took the branches of palm trees, went out to meet him, and were crying out, Hosanna! Blessed is he who is coming in the name of Yahuwah. Baruch haba b'shem Yahuwah. Yahushua HaMashiach, the sovereign of Israel. And Yahusha, having found a young donkey, sat on it, as it has been written, do not fear, daughter of Zion. See, your sovereign is coming, sitting on the colt of the donkey. At first his taught ones did not understand this, but when Yahusha was esteemed, then they remembered that this was written about him, and that they had done this to him. Therefore the crowd, who were with him, when he called Eleazar out of his tomb and raised him from dead, were bearing witness. On account of this, the crowd also met him, because they heard that he had done this sign. The Pharisees then said among themselves, "You see how you are getting nowhere at all? Look, the world has gone after him." And there were certain Greeks among those coming up to worship at the festival. This then came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida of Galilee, and were asking him, saying, "Adoni, we wish to see Yahusha." Philip came and told Andrew, and in turn Andrew and Philip told Yahusha. And Yahusha answered them, saying, "The hour has come for the Son of Adam to be esteemed. Truly, truly, I say to you, unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. He who loves his life shall lose it, and he who hates his life in this world should preserve it for everlasting life. If anyone serves me, let him follow me, and where I am, there my servant also shall be. If anyone serves me, the Father shall value him. Now I myself am troubled, and what shall I say? Father, save me from the hour? But for the reason I come to this hour. Father, esteem your name. Then a voice came from the Shamayim, I have both esteemed and shall esteem it again. So the crowd who stood by and heard the word saying, there had been thunder. Others said, a messenger has spoken to him. Yahusha answered and said, this voice did not come because of me, but for your sake. Now is the judgment of the world. Now the ruler of this world shall be cast out. And I, if I am lifted up from the earth, shall draw all men into myself. This he said, signifying but what death he was about to die. The crowd answered him, we have heard out of the Torah that the Messiah remains forever, and how do you say the Son of Adam has to be lifted up? Who is the Son of Adam? Yahusha therefore said to them, yet a little while the light is with you. Walk while you have the light, lest darkness overtake you. And he who walks in darkness does not know where he is going. While you have the light, believe in the light, so that you become sons of the light. These words Yahusha spoke, and went off and was hidden from them. But though he had done so many signs before them, they did not believe in him. That the word of Yeshayahu the prophet may be filled, which he spoke, Yahuwah, who has believed our report, and to whom has the arm of Yahuwah been revealed. Because of this, they were unable to believe, because again, Yeshayahu said, he has blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, so that they should not see with their eyes and understood with their heart, and turn, and I should heal them. Yeshayahu said this when he saw his esteem and spoke of him. Still, even among the rulers did believe in him, but because of the Pharisees they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the congregation. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of Elohim. Then Yahusha cried out and said, he who believes in me believes not in me, but in him who sent me. And he who sees me sees him who sent me. I have come as a light in this world, so that no one who believes in me shall stay in darkness. And if anyone hears my words, but does not watch over them, I do not judge him, for I did not come to judge the world, but to save the world. He who rejects me and does not receive my words has one who judges him. The word that I have spoken shall judge him in the last day. Because I spoke not from myself, but the Father who sent me has given me a command, what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his command is everlasting life. Therefore, whether I speak, as the Father had said to me, so I speak. Hallelujah. I think if someone still, I heard people saying, you are deceived, that because you believe that Yahuwah and Yahusha are one, truly one being. How someone, after reading this, still cannot understand? Why don't you believe? Why cannot you believe and see it what I see? I'm not better than you. I still have a flesh and I still perceive the same way you should perceive. Why don't you believe? You hear the same words I just read to you. His Father sent him. He is his arm, to whom his arm, Yahuwah's arm, has been revealed. His arm. It says it. I go back. Let me read it again for you. But for he had done so many signs before them, they did not believe in him, that the word of Yeshayahu the prophet may be filled, which he spoke, Yahuwah, who has believed our report, and to whom has the arm of Yahuwah been revealed. Okay. So it states here, this is his arm. Is my arm, for example, able to do anything? If it's not attached to my body, can the arm respond to my voice or to my command or to my, because it's going through my nerve, so the information which I send is also not going. I don't have to talk to my arm really. The same Yahuwah didn't have to talk to Yahusha the way we speak, but our thoughts, our brain, through our this is completely different way to receive and give the commands. So Yahusha is his arm of deliverance, is a spiritual matter. But there is nothing for Yahuwah, there is nothing impossible for him. So Yahuwah and Yahusha are one. Yahusha is his arm of deliverance, is the working power for us, specially designed for his people, for his children. Because Yahusha has less energy, not energy. Someone also pick up on this. Not energy, I would say power, okay? Because the arm itself has less power than whole body or the head, okay? The head is in charge. Yahuwah is the whole thing. The body, that's like we have body, which has many parts, right? Yahusha cannot do anything without his Father. He only does what Yahuwah wants him, what his Father asks him to do, and speaks what Yahuwah, his Father, tells him to say. He is not boasting in himself. He doesn't promote himself, but his Father only. He praises his Father and esteems his Father and his Father, because he fulfilled, he is his beloved Son. He esteemed his Son. He gave himself for us. This is Yahuwah's blood. Yahuwah's blood. His blood can save only, not a man's blood. There is no man can save you, beloved. I'm sorry for the other word because I'm not using any. I said energy. Please, I can't edit those videos, and it's power. That's what I want to clarify, right? Love you, beloved, and please get yourself together. Honeymoon is no more. The beast is going to emerge soon. Emerge from hiding place. And it's going to devour from within America, like I believe, US. It's going to speed up, like the birth pains are going to be quicker and they increase. So, seek Yahuwah until he can be found, because he can only save us all, and protect us from the evil one. I love you. And remember, Yahusha is his arm of deliverance, and we going to him. In his name we pray. He is only the one. Because of him, we receive the Ruach HaKodesh. We can connect with him. We can fellowship with him. That's why he can get us out of this beast system of the evil, wicked, demonic time of the world, which is controlled by the devil. This earth is still in charge because that's what meant to be. But Yahuwah is taking all back to him. And he will pick all his children. Not even one will be snatched away from his hand. I love you. Yahuwah bless.